failsafe?
Greetings, Captain. Ikora briefed me on the Echo of Command. And while we AIs
Oh, okay,
are
so Echo
constantly
Command
giving
is the
commands
official
we cannot
code name we're
refuse,
giving it. Okay.
I understand your problem conceptually.
I have completed processing the various radiolaria samples you retrieved from Nessus. They contain no traces of abnormalities.
Which is a huge disappointment.
I was about to euthanize the samples when I realized we could mix nanomachines into the radiolaria and reintroduce it to the planet.
The nanomachines will get torn apart, but at least we can track them for a while. Maybe that'll help us figure out what's going on.
Tell me when you are prepared, and I will have no choice but to assist you.
Kidding. I'd help anyway.
Okay, interesting. So let's see. Harvest radiolaria to gather the materials failsafe requires. Okay, harvest radiolite. So alright, bring materials to the helm for failsafe. Alright. I'll do that once I get through this. Alright, failsafe, let's see what you got for us. Failsafe pours in appreciation as she uses the helm systems to process the raw materials you brought her. Fabrication nanomachines. Her view screen reads as a progress bar slowly fills. After a few moments, the text changes to calibrating nanomachines as another longer process bar fills. Finally, the process finishes. Naming nanomachines appears. You tap your foot impatiently. Eventually, failsafe dispenses a tube of synthesized radiolaria teeming with microscopic nanomachines. Even on the helm, their tracking signals are strong and clear. Once you deploy them, she will be able to follow their movements through Nessus with ease. Alrighty, let's see. Next step, deploy the nanobots at the specific coordinates. Alrighty then. Guess we gotta do a little patrol beacon moving. Okay, deploying nanobots. I feel like, didn't we come through this location before on some other assignment?
I've added nanomachines to the radiolaria that will allow us to track its progress down through Nessus. Please reintroduce the samples to the planet at the designated sites.
Alright, looks like we gotta do another site. Let's see. Alright.
And they're off. Tracking. Captain, the radiolaria is being redirected deeper into the core of Nessus.
I can hardly pick up the signals of my nanomachines. I'm calibrating the coordinates. Got it.
They're moving through a previously unexplored area, and it appears to be heavily occupied. From
Alrighty. What did it say? Oh yeah, Battleground 4. So this is the third and final one. They did say that we were going to be getting that one this week, so... Okay. Yep, right back where we started after the first one.
You're heading
The second.
into the deepest parts of the planet. Those nanobots could only tell me so much. You'll need to get down there yourself if I'm going to get any useful data.
You are in unknown territory now, Guardian. Be ready.
Yep. 10 years of exploring this planet in the game, and we've never been down here before. But apparently the Taken have been. Oh, okay, so we gotta get rid of the Taken legs. But again, what are the Taken even doing here? That's my question. To my knowledge, the Taken have never even been on Nessus before, actually. Now that I think about it. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but have the Taken ever been on Nessus before? Let me know down in the comments below. 'Cause I don't ever remember... This is just really bizarre, again, to see Taken of all things. Because again, like... Whoa, hold up, I'm actually...
What did the Taken want? Why are they here?
Yeah, good
Taken
point.
are
Yeah.
drawn to paracausal forces, and those with immense strength of will. But they're leaderless now. No king, and no witness. And Xivu Arath either doesn't possess the power, or doesn't have the inclination. All we can speculate is that they're drawn to the Conductor.
Oh, God. They're drawn to the Conductor? Dude, if they end up getting drawn to the Conductor, does that mean, like, the Conductor could... I can only hope that they're just drawn to her. Like, there's no way that she could have the ability to control them, too. I mean, the idea that Vex would have the ability to navigate the rest of the timelines with such precision with the power of paracausal forces, it's one thing. We don't need the Taken also being part of that. No, thank you. This is amazing, though. What the heck? Wait, this looks... This actually does look oddly familiar. Hold up. Isn't this just... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is like the reverse of Mercury. Like the old Mercury strike where they had the eyeball thing at the top. Yeah, that's exactly what this is. This is just in reverse, it almost looks like. I'm no fool. That's exactly what... Yeah, this is exactly what this is.
Since you released those nanobots into the radiolaria, I can track their movement through Nessus.
They couldn't have done it without you. You know, since I'm all the way up on the planet's surface.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly the same type of stuff that we would have saw on Io with the spinning rotator things and whatnot.
Even after all these centuries, there's a lot of this planet I haven't seen. Thanks, Captain.
Well, I mean, technically speaking, if it is Vex, it would make sense that they would do, like, maybe some...
Mind has raised the line of defense.
Oh, come on. It's literally the It's the same thing. It's exact... Oh. Really? Oh, that's just funny. I would call that from the start. Okay, the data wall thing, that's new, though. The moving data wall thing's new. And for some reason they still have the radiolaria thing. Okay, the fact that okay, that's new though. The fact that the thing teleports now instead of just casually, you know.
Failsafe has hacked their security. Bring down that Vex, Guardian.
Oh! Yeah, literally, big boy again. Oh, that's too like, literally, I was thinking that this looks exactly like the strike from Mercury.
The whole time? Failsafe did not know?
Failsafe sensors couldn't reach this far beneath the surface of the planet.
Now they can, assimilating data.
Wow. 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 This was here the whole time?
Maybe. Or it could be something new. Something the Conductor built when they grasped the Echo's power.
So, speaking of, those nanobots aren't responding to my signals. There's a pretty high chance the Conductor hijacked them. It ends here, Captain. Sorry.
It's alright, Failsafe. We can figure out another plan.
Return to the helm, Guardian.
And you know what? That would make sense
and find out our next
that
steps.
the Conductor would know, because I still have my theories about the fact that somehow the Conductor, there's a lot of conspiracy that the Conductor is M-Sun 12 or Maya Sunderish. If Maya was working on the Vex, she might have obviously known about Mercury, so it would make sense if that somehow she's the Conductor, she would have constructed this. I have no idea, but that's just too... I think it's... I still can't get over the fact that I, like, called, like, hey, this looks exactly like the strike on Mercury. Wait a minute. What do you got first, Failsafe? Okay, so Failsafe's display lights up as she maps the new areas of Nessus you charted while fighting through Battleground Core. You study the readout together, following the glowing channels of subterranean radiolaria as they flow ever downward. Suddenly, Failsafe highlights a section of Nessus' surface. She has triangulated the location of an unknown research specimen. The lights in failsafe research bay flicker in anticipation. Okay, yeah, so a new... search the coordinates for a new research specimen. Okay. Let's do just that. Okay, so it says a new research... Ah, here we go. Alright, research specimen...
Captain, I am attempting to locate a particularly interesting research specimen. I will re-engage my detection protocol. Location
Kinda
locked
easy.
in.
Search the coordinates for a new
Where is the
specimen.
It's supposed to be right here, I swear. I'm practicing. Ugh. Heard me do the beat boops and everything.
It's okay, failsafe.
Okay. Refining parameters. Adjusting for the unlikely event of specimen locomotion.
Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. Ha! Gotcha! Captain, the specimen appears to be biological in nature.
Which explains how it was able to evade my earlier detection. Clever little thing.
Alert! I'm detecting abnormal Vex activity in a local quadrant.
These Vex, they're building something.
Calculating probabilities.
Oh,
Yes,
it's talking
they
about
are.
the public event. Okay, so what was the next part of the quest? Take a research specimen to failsafe for analysis. You place a specimen on one of failsafe's research bays. She thinks it will be happy in the helm away from roaming Vex and pods of Radiolaria. Joyfully, she tells you we rescued the specimen from the dangers of Nessus and gave it a new home on this spaceship. In a way, and many others, it's just like me. Oh, so it was the frog. Okay, I thought it was something in it, like it swallowed. That's funny.
Captain, I am analyzing the latest research sample you brought me, and it is a frog!
Technically, one of the Nessus proto-amphibians that developed adjacent to the Vex, but... yeah, pretty much a frog.
I love him!
Of course, I don't really know him yet, but he seems likable. I can finally bring my nurturing subroutines online.
He should have a name! In honor of my original commanding officer, Captain Jacobson, I will name the frog Captain Jacobson. Don't worry, it's an honorary title. The frog will have no real authority. Oh, this brightens my day, especially after Ikora's concerning response to my theory on how I could locate the conductor. She was aghast. It seemed to cause her emotional distress. She asked me not to mention it to anyone else, so I won't.
Thanks again for the frog.
Wait a minute. Rewind that a little bit. So, you figured out a way to locate the conductor, but Ikora's concerned for it. That doesn't sound good. Oh, let me take a wild guess. Failsafe's theory is to somehow use Saint 14 because he was connected with the conductor at one point. That's gotta be it.
Guardian, there's something I should discuss with you. Something I'm reluctant to suggest to Saint and Osiris. I think you'll see why. Failsafe believes she could open a portal straight to the conductor. She says she could extrapolate the coordinates by combining the new Vex data you've been collecting with her years of observations of the Nessus Vex. But she would need to compare it against control data gathered from Vex isolated from the Nessus network. She'd need an enormous amount of data, centuries of it, captured with perfect clarity and preserved by the Vex themselves. Our options are limited and dangerous. There is only one accessible database with that kind of fidelity. The mind of Saint 14, the deceased Saint 14, who is still laid to rest in the infinite forest.
Okay, so I wasn't that far off.
Our future may depend on Saint. Again.
Oh, so we would have to find... Wait. In the infinite forest, but I was gonna say, Mercury's gone. How would we get access to the... Hold on. How do we get access to the Infinite Forest? I thought the only way we could do that is from Mercury, and Mercury's been gone for a minute. Unless we're going back there for one mission. That's insane. Alright, well...
We stand behind you.
I guess we'll have to see what the plan's gonna be. Also, real quick, I'm gonna head back to the computer real quick. Okay, let's see what this says real quick.
Guardian,
Hey, Saint.
since you found me, I have only doubted who I was once. When Mithrax recounted how his people, their children, feared me, it shook me. Osiris says that I am Saint 14. My hands raised a wall. I walked with the Pilgrim Guard. How can I be a shadow of the saint who truly walked this city? When I remember the smells of the streets and the faces that smile. I met you on Mercury as I speak to you now. We fought together. I shattered the Vags for centuries, but I lived where he died. Because we showed the Vags that our fate could not be calculated. Even in simulation, we surprised them, you and I. That is true. The Conductor claims I am a man out of time, an approximation of reality. Was I not this already? Hard
True.
metal and brittle memory, spark and code 14 times over. Only my heart carried through. I know what it means to find myself again. But the Conductor claims had Osiris not created the sundial, had I remained forgotten, Sagira would live still.
What?
How could these things be connected? If it is true, I will not take my love from him as well, for it is strong, and he will need it.
True.
You would not be afraid. You would know what to do. I am still trying, but I will find myself again.
Wow, that's deep. So, it seems like Saint is realizing, like, hey, I may not be the original myself, but it's like Exos. He's been born 14 times over, essentially. So, it's not like something new to him. But, how could the I'm still trying to piece that together. How could the Conductor claim that if he were still not with us, if he had never created the sundial back during Season of the Dawn, I think that was Season of the Dawn was when we got Saint 14 back. If we had not created this, if Osiris had never created the sundial, never went back in time and got Saint, how does that connect with Sagira dying during Witch Queen? Or no, not during Witch Queen. That was during Beyond Light, was it not? Because that was during Season of the Hunt, and that was... Yeah, because that was during Season of the Hunt. That would have been when they first introduced Sagira dying and the replacement of Osiris with Zabathun. And Season of the Dawn, correct me if I'm not, was that the season before? Hold on, I gotta look at something real quick. I gotta look at something. Okay, wait a minute. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Season of the Dawn. Mind Outlaw. Season of the Undying. Okay, Season of the Dawn was the first season right after... yeah, Season of the Dawn was the first season right after Season of the Undying, which was with, Shadowkeep. So between that and Season of the Hunt, which came right after, which came alongside with, Beyond Light, I don't know. I think the Conductor's full of shit, because I can't see how in the world Osiris creating the Sundial and getting him back, getting Saint back, would lead to Segura being killed. I can't see that. Feel free to put in your comments in the comment section, guys, how you guys think, but oh man, this is gonna be interesting how we get back to Mercury to get the original, well, the old Saint 14. But guess we'll have to wait till next week.